everybody? It's when I come back at you on a video. This video I wanted to talk about the infinite intelligence and how the infinite intelligence exists all around you. It surrounds you. It surrounds me. Right? It surrounds everyone. It exists at all times and it's equally available for everyone on this planet. Now, to define what infinite intelligence is, this is essentially the electromagnetic field or source or God, whatever you want to label it as, right? This is the universal power that surrounds us. Now, it's called infinite intelligence because it essentially knows and understands what is that you want, your goals, your dreams, your desires, and it is working tirelessly behind the scenes to organize that to be delivered to you, right? And it will be delivered through many different means, right? It is essentially orchestrating people, events, and circumstances behind the scenes to help deliver you what is that you asked for, to help push you forward towards your dream, your goal. And oftentimes people will label this as coincidences, right? But that is how it all works because everything on this planet is energy, which means everything on the planet is effectively the same, right? All matter is effectively the same, and everything is connected with one another because everything at the molecular level, at the very atomic, subatomic level, everything is just energy, which means everything is alike, which means everything is connected with one another. That's why this entire world is connected. And this is why whenever you set goals or you have dreams or desires, this is why you shouldn't focus on the how or the method as far as how it's going to be delivered to you, because oftentimes that's where most people get fixated on, because we as humans are very logical creatures, right? We have the ability to think, we have the ability to reason, and so oftentimes we look for explanations for things. Otherwise, we will quickly believe that something can happen. But what you need to understand is that there is a higher power at play that is always working its magic behind the scenes where your senses can't pick it up. None of your senses can pick it up, right? So it feels like nothing is happening, but events are orchestrating behind the scenes to deliver you what it is that you've asked for. And that's beautiful. That's amazing, right? And this video here is to help remind you of that, right? Oftentimes it can feel like we may be going through tough times and struggling, and it feels like our prayers aren't heard or being answered. But in reality, the moment you ask is the moment that it's been given to you. It's the moment that it's been heard, and by a snap of a finger, at least in the invisible, it is already delivered to you. And it's only a matter of time until that particular goal or event or desire that you want manifests into your life, right? And the events will line itself up to help deliver you that, right? Even if right now you may want something and you don't have the answers for how it is going to unfold in your life, the universe may put someone in your path that does have the answers that you were meant to cross paths with, to be friends with, to like have conversation with, to learn from, who can then assist you towards where it is that you actually want to go, right? And I can share an example with you guys. So I remember many years back, I was searching for a job, and I believed at the time that the only way that I would obtain employment would be through applying through jobs online, right? Because I didn't feel that I had the connections to secure myself an opportunity elsewhere. I felt like the only way that I would secure an opportunity would be through applying for jobs, right? Like that's how I had my mind made up, that it had to be through this method. And I remember that I got invited to a social event, and the person that invited me was going to see a childhood friend, right, from another city that they commuted over, and so they were going to catch up. So I met this person, and this person also brought their longtime friend to that event. So I was basically meeting the friend of the childhood friend, right? So meeting, they're both new to me, right? I never met them. So meeting this other new person, this friend, right? I remember I was speaking to this friend and I said, hey, I'm a recent college grad. Um, I'm still looking for an opportunity, right? I studied this. Like I'm open to I've just been looking and I haven't really had much luck. And by the grace of God, or by infinite intelligence or coincidence, right, or miracle, right, when I told this person the school I attended and that I was also job searching, they immediately started smiling and they said, hey, funny enough, at my company I actually know a manager who's an alumni from your college, and they're actually looking for the entry level, someone at an entry level position. Here's my business card, contact me and I'll help put you guys in contact with one another. And so that's what happened. Essentially, I pretty much met a person who's entirely random to me, never knew of the person, nothing, right? It was literally just completely random person. They gave me their business card, I contacted them, and then this person that was at the company essentially put myself and my eventual manager in contact with one another. And then that's when we got to know each other, and then he eventually told me about the position. Long story short, blah blah, I ended up getting hired by the company there. So this is exactly what I'm referring to. This is the infinite intelligence. This is the universal power working, because the universe knew that I was searching for an opportunity, that I was searching for a job, that is what I wanted. Just more stability in my life at the time. And because of that, I got invited to this social event, right? That I got organized by. I didn't even know this was happening. Like, I just got invited last minute and I showed up. And then I had met someone for the first time who ended up being the person that I needed to meet. So then this person could serve as the gateway for me landing that job opportunity that I was searching for, right? So I share this story with you guys to let you guys know that sometimes you need to broaden your horizons. Sometimes you need to just have that faith and believe that things are working out behind the scenes, because the entire time I believe that the only way for me to land the position would have been through applying for jobs, and this was not that, right? I ended up coming across this opportunity and this landing on my lap because I was at the right place at the right time, right? Like, that was lined up for me. It was lined up for me. And people will forever say it's coincidence, but I just don't believe that anymore, because the set of circumstances was too aligned for it to be coincidence, right? It is unlikely is not even a strong enough word. I'll use the word improbable. It was literally statistically improbable for that coincidence to have happened, which is why I can't just label it as a coincidence, right? It's just too unlikely of an event for this to have happened by accident. So that's how I know there were universal powers at play that help align that for me. And I'm sure you have instances in your life where that has happened to you, where these quote unquote coincidences happen, right? And oftentimes they can be statistically improbable, where it felt like everything was too aligned, everything was too perfect for it to ever be accident, that it happened on purpose, that this needed to happen, right? So this is what I mean when I say infinite intelligence exists all around you. Your prayers have been heard, your goals, your dreams, your desires, they've been heard, and you've asked for it and they've been given to you. And now all you need to do is allow it into your life. You just need to have fun and enjoy your time here, because having fun and smiling and enjoying your time here, that is how you make space for those blessings to unfold into your life. So that wraps up the video. If you enjoyed the video, do leave a like and subscribe, as we are on the road to 100 subscribers, and I want you guys to be on the journey there with me. So once again, guys, it's Joel, and I'm out. See you guys in the next video.